Well, I think for me, the nucleus of the story, of what I very much liked from it was a TV series, was the fact that these men died in attempted heists, and their partners picked up, the tool to continue their journey, the next job. That was for me the nucleus in some ways. But the reason why I was interested in myself and Gillian were interested in taking it out of early '80s London to contemporary Chicago, because I think we both were interested in putting this into a heightened modern day city, and in some ways through that local situation of Chicago we reflect the global. So it might be specifically about Chicago, but in some ways it's also absolutely about the world that we all live in.
It is a global story. It's a global story not just about cities these days and crime and politics these days, which is deals with so much corruption and so much crime, but also about family and life and so much, and that idea that you can live in a city your whole life and not meet people who aren't like you if you don't try, and the idea that these four women lead extremely different lives and are brought together through this particular moment in their lives.
Look around you. Open the door. It's the environment, the world that we live in. It wasn't I don't think neither of us were trying to flex our muscles. Thinking, you know what? Let's make this a diverse story, because it's the world of which we both live in. I live in Amsterdam and London, and obviously Gillian lives in Chicago, but she obviously a lot of times in LA. So it's the environment that we know.
We clicked very quickly. We met in New York the very first time, and we were just bouncing ideas off of each other immediately. I hadn't even seen the miniseries yet that we were going to be working off of, but just having Steve just kind of talking about the generalities of the story, I thought there's so much to be done here. Plus, I just wanted to work with him. I thought we could have so much fun together, and we were just, we were both just excited to kind of create this world together. And from then on, we met several times in New York and talking about movies, which we both love, which is our kind of coin of the realm between the two of us. How much and so oftentimes not working, then just talking, pulling up different clips of movies that we loved. Like, oh, you got to see this, you got to see this, and getting to know each other that way.
I never forget one of the best times. I haven't told you. For me, at least, when meeting and getting to know Gillian, was of course in Gone Girl, in the beginning of Gone Girl, when Ben Affleck goes into the bar and he says to his sister behind the bar at 9 a.m. in the morning, very early in the morning, I want a whiskey or whatever it is, a shot. And then she looks at him, and then she puts two glasses on the table on the bar and pours into the glasses. Well, in New York, we went for a drink, and then Gillian said, "I want the whiskey." I said, "What a whiskey do?" I felt like, yeah. I just felt it was just like real camaraderie, real bondship. It was all real bonding. Yeah, fantastic.